What up, Laker Nation? Here with your boy Kareem, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. Man. Russell Westbrook will be on the move. He will be traded to Indiana Pacers or the Utah Jazz. I said that to say this. The reason why I brought the Pacers in this, because I think now I think the Lakers really value the Pacers players more than the Utah Jazz players. But now that the Donovan Mitchell trade is done, Utah Jazz now has 17 guaranteed contracts. They have 17 guaranteed contracts. They just did a 1-for-3. They traded Donovan Mitchell and they brought back 3 guys all on guaranteed contracts. The rookie, he was the 14th pick of the draft, Marketing and Colin Sexton. So they just brought back 3 guys. So they now have 17 guaranteed roster spots. So what that means is 2 guys got to get cut, and that cutting a guy with a guaranteed contract is very expensive. Not only that, they got veterans that they do not want, that they would love to move. And what other team that can do a deal that can do a 3 or 4 for 1? All they need to bring back is Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, and they could get 4. They possibly could unload 4 of their players, 3 to 4 of their players. It's going to be at least 3 to 4 of their players. So now that gives the Lakers position to bargain with a team like Indiana. I think the Lakers really would rather deal with Indiana. I think the Lakers like Miles Turner and Buddy Hield more than what they would get from Utah. But the Utah Jazz has to. They have no other options. But like far as roster maneuvering, Russell Westbrook is the only player that can get you a 3 or 4 for 1. And that's what Utah want. They want to get rid of some contracts. And like I said, they got 17 guaranteed roster spots. You only can have 15 guaranteed roster spots. So that means they're going to be cutting 2 guys with guaranteed contract that get expensive. I say that to Elder. He can explain that to you in another day when we do our live, how it is when you cut guys with a guaranteed contract. But let's say this. Russell Westbrook, $47 million is value. We can take up to $50 million in contract, but we might not even have to do that. Let's say worst case scenario, if it's close and the Lakers want to maneuver some more salary, let's just say if they put Wendell Gabriel in there. Wendell Gabriel is a non-guaranteed contract, so that works for a team like Utah. So if they do like a 4 for 2, we get 4 players from Utah, and they get Russell Westbrook and Wendell Gabriel. They will cut or buy Russell Westbrook out and either keep, or they could cut Wendell Gabriel and it won't affect them because he's on a non-guaranteed contract. So now that loosened them up. Now they have flexibility. Now they will have a couple roster spots open. So that let Indiana know, wow. Now Indiana know for a fact the Lakers the only team. The Lakers in position to move Russ. They thought they wasn't in no position to move Russ because the Knicks deal was a little complicated. Now that the Donovan Mitchell deal is over with, the Lakers the only team Utah can really deal with as far as like if they want to really, really make a quick move, because it's September 1st. It's getting late. So if they want to make a quick move and slide the contracts out, slide some of them contracts out and don't have to worry about they're having veterans playing because they want to lose. So you don't really want guys like Malik Beasley and Jordan Clarkson and Bogdanovich and them guys. You really don't want them guys in that lineup. You'd rather them gone and have young rookies and you know, G League guys playing to get the #1 pick. So that benefit now what that does, that what I said give the Lakers power, because now with Utah, we don't have to give up no 2 first-round picks. Because now Utah need us. So now Utah say, okay, we give you 3 to 4 players, Russell Westbrook, and 1 pick. They would do it. They got 15 first-round picks right now. Utah Jazz has 15 first-round picks. It's exhausting. I want you guys to know, making a trade is exhausting. So they doing all that willing to, it's tiresome. Danny Ainge is getting up there in age. So to get this done quick. Okay, can we now they'll have 16 picks, clear out some cap space because they pretty sure they're gonna give up some salary dumps. A guy who have contracts pass next season. So the Lakers only have to give up one pick. So now the Lakers will go to Indiana. Hey, listen, we could do this. We could get Bogdanovich, Beasley, Jordan Clarkson, I'm just throwing names out there, and Rudy Gay. We get Rudy Gay, Bogdanovich, Jordan Clarkson, and Beasley for Russ in the first round pick. And now Indiana, Miles Turner value is not like that. Look at Woods, Christian Woods, and Jeremy Grant. The simple fact that they had contracts coming up, it killed some of their value. It does. Nobody want to deal with that. And he already told me he won $20 million. Not saying he's going to get it, but it's that sticky points. You see what I'm saying? Because now is an chance that you possibly can lose this player for nothing if, you know, y'all can't come into a contract. He's unrestricted, not restricted. So Indiana know that. You know what I mean? So now they're dealing with Buddy Hield. This gives the Lakers the power shift back to the Lakers. So the Lakers got power back, guys. The Lakers got power. Russell Westbrook will be gone. I don't know what team. I think Indiana definitely going to come down on their demand. And I think Utah going to say, just give me one first-round pick with Russ. And you could have four of their players. Because they don't want to win. Best to get rid of them guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a Cash App. The Cash App is in the description. I will give you a shout-out. Peace.